Hey, y'all. What's poppin'? What's going on? What's up, Gwen? What's up, Fred? Yo, yo, yo. Hey, y'all. What's poppin'? What's going on? All right, so we live. We sound is good. Mic sounds very, very nice right now. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? I think I sent you the link, bro. I think I sent it. All right. What's up, Cricket? How you doing, baby? How is everyone? We five deep up in this piece. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is as well as I am. I'm doing good tonight. I'm feeling really, really well. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing, baby? What's poppin', Cricket? Hey, Ira, what's up, baby? It's only 8 of us up in here, so hey, everyone that's listening in. Hey, if you're listening in by chance or by a fluke because you saw I was live, I would suggest you stick in, stay a little while, and see what we have going on. I've never asked that, so if you're hearing that, you should probably stay. All right, everybody, what's really going on with y'all? Um, we had a lot of stuff going on this past week. I think we all have, maybe if you guys have been working or dealing with family or whatever the case may be. I'm sure you had a lot going on this week because I definitely did. And it's very important to pay attention to what's important. That's what's the best. That's what we should be doing anyway. So we're getting back to that tonight. We got a little hot minute in, but 3 minutes in, so we'll get a little bit longer. You guys know what's happening? It's getting so close to the 7 year anniversary of this young lady who passed away, who we keep communing about and keep talking about and coming together to speak about. It is so crazy that 7 years has gone by. You know what's the saddest thing I can think about? Is if she was alive, what would she be doing? At how old would she be? She'd be, what is it? Let me get it together. 19, 8, 27, 6, 27, 25. Shit, I don't fucking know. She'd be the age of one of my kids, is all I know. And she should still be alive. I'm not even trying to add it up. What's up, they say? How you doing, baby? Bottom line is she should still be alive. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. She'd be 26. What were you guys doing at 26? You can remember if you're 26. If you're not 26, then there's nothing to talk about. But what were you guys doing at 20? Because I know what I was doing at 26. I just started my career in the automotive industry. My children were very, very young. I was very young and very ambitious and just really just ready to take on life. It didn't matter what it was, whatever I did, whatever I put my hands on, whatever I put my planted my feet, I was gonna be standing strong and making sure my voice was heard. And I definitely did that at 26. So that was a sweet year for me. I was blazing through life, and it's a shame that little girl is not here to do that. So this is why I keep coming back. That's why I keep fighting, because that little girl's life, she should still be here. Honestly, she should still be here. And I've been trying to tell her story and tell the truth for a long time. But let me tell y'all something. It's some evil motherfuckers in this world that swing on you for no reason at all. It's people that will swing on you unjustifiably, swing on you. Whether they're a man, they don't care if they swing on a woman. They just don't care. They just don't care. And we should have all learned that from Kenneka. So I'm not surprised that men swing on women. That's what. Well, men don't swing on women. Bitches swing on women. Cowards swing on women. What's up? What's up, Samson? So no, no, no. Men don't swing on women. I need to get my shit together when I said that. No, no, no. Men don't do that. Cowards do that. And that's what happened to her. And if you're swinging on a woman today, just know that you are physically superior to her. If a woman doesn't understand that, then she's a weak bitch too. If you a woman don't understand that she's physically inferior to a man, then you belong in the Olympics for this year, I guess. I don't fucking know. But I understand what's going on with, and I know that I don't stand a chance to a man. So if a man wants to stand beside me and swing, wait, hold on, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can, because my alarm just interrupted my chat. Sometimes it cuts my mic off. So you guys can hear me. Just please put one in there so I can know y'all can still hear me. Oh shit. Okay, one. Thank you, Cricket. I was about to say, oh hell, they don't hear me. Yeah, Cricket. Cricket. Yeah, Chicago is definitely different. And I understand that. I think that you know, this is a horrible example to probably give you guys, but I have one dog, one house dog. He's a bully, and I've got two puppies that are here that I guess they're mine now. They're they are Frenchies. And I was telling my son, my 15-year-old, I was like, do you know if a dog is left in the house with the owner, after so many days of being left alone with the owner without them eating, they will walk around the owner, protect the owner, and trip out and everything. And in the end, they will eat the owner. If they get really desperate and there's nothing left to do, they'll eat the owner. And I slick think that if an owner was left with a dog, the owner probably eat the dog. If they didn't have nothing else to eat, they probably do that as well, because it's about survival. I think Chicago got a lot of people eating dogs and dogs eating people, and I don't know if they think there's a way out of that. So I don't know if you guys got that analogy or not, but I definitely got it, and I just think that it's survival at this point, and I don't know what's going on for these people. I don't know what the desperation is and what's going on with them, but I feel sad. I feel sorry for them, and I'm just glad that I'm no longer there. I'm glad that my mother and my father met. Should I say that? But I think if I would have stayed in Chicago, I still probably would be the same woman that I was born. Maybe not born to be. I can't say that because that'd be a lie too. So I don't know what I would have done if I would have stayed in Chicago. So I'm grateful that I left. So that's all I can tell you guys. Because I ain't never gonna tell y'all no lie. Because I ain't come to that. I don't owe y'all no lies. I ain't here for that shit. I'm not here for that. Yes, that's definitely cricket. Lot lost souls in Chicago. And thank you, Kelly. Peace to all. I feel the same way. So I'm just shooting the shit. I'm just shooting the breeze right now, waiting for brother to come. But I'm going to go ahead and intro in what we're talking about. The name of the live is "How Did We Get Here?" Is that what I entitled the live? What is that? What I said it was going to be called? Let me check my iPad to see what I said it was going to be called. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't need to watch it. How did we get here? How did we get here? That's a really good title. I think that was pretty smart of me to put that like that. So, how did we get here? Damn, how did we get here? I want to talk about my journey on how I got here right now with you guys. Well, yes, indeed they are. Oprah and Kanye from Chicago. Both phenomenal people with totally different missions, and God bless them both. My journey here. When I initially heard about Kenneka, in my innate desire to help people tell the truth, I ended up following her case because I just knew something wasn't right about what they were saying about her. And I just pretty much I was taking care of my family, my life, my responsibilities, my job, my business. I was just taking care of my life. I didn't have no desire to insert myself into this case or try to make myself, I don't know what the hell nobody's doing at this point, but I didn't have no desire to insert myself into this shit and try to become a part of some trending story. And that was never my, what the fuck. I got so much more going on. I don't have time. And then I felt like the story was pulling on me. I felt like it was pulling on me. So I got in because I felt the pull. And then I initially thought that they weren't being truthful about what they were saying about her. And so y'all know how I am about the truth, right? So I was like, they lying about something. Let me go ahead and figure out what's going on because they're lying on this little girl. Something's wrong. And so I felt like they were lying. And then I ended up finding out that they were, in fact, lying about every damn thing. So I was like, okay, well, at least I can find out the truth. So I can tell my truth to my kids, my trending on truth. What's popping, Ira? What's going on, Terrell? I love you to death. So I thought that if I could find out the truth, I can at least tell the truth. It didn't matter if I was doing it for her or not. I needed it for me. That honestly, like, I'm being honest, I didn't want to tell Kenneka's story. I just wanted to find out what the hell happened to her. I don't like nobody lying. So I got in it for that. And then I wanted my children to know the truth. Why Kenneka? I'm going to tell you. Thanks for asking, Cricket. So why Kenneka? Because in the beginning, when I first heard her story, there's a little girl that was found in a freezer in Chicago. That's my city. A young girl. It didn't make sense initially. And then after watching the story for the first couple of days, a person who passed away, he's passed away, rest in peace, Planet of the Fakes. He came in and he initially said that there was a young boy named Corey Martin that was her brother that had passed away, and that she was killed because he died, and there was a connection between him and her. And so I initially thought that was her brother. And then when I was looking at that video and I saw his face, I recognized his face. This is how crazy this shit is, y'all. Y'all need to listen to what happened. So I saw his face and I recognized him as someone that my children knew, a little boy that I had ran into in the city of Atlanta. So I initially thought that my attraction to her and her story was because someone that my kids lost was associated with her. So then I thought I had my purpose. I thought I understood what I was doing this for. And that's what I thought I was doing it for. Honestly, this is what I thought the origin of my story with her, other than me wanting to know what happened to her and her being 19 and from the city of Chicago. Then I found a video that said that she was related to some dude that had passed away that my kids knew. Yes. There you go, Cricket. So his name was Corey Martin. And so this YouTuber that I ended up finding out was very misinformed. Planet of the Fake said all kind of shit that never made sense. But at the time, I didn't know what was going on. So I watched that video and I'm like, oh shit, this boy is connected to this girl and this boy connected to my children. So this is the reason why I won't leave her alone. And I believe that. I really believed in the beginning that this girl was connected to my kids in some way through this boy who lost his life. This is the truth. I can't even make it up. I'll show you guys the video, right? And I thought that was the call because it was such a strong pull on me to tune into her that I thought maybe that was what it was. I was trying to help my kids with her brother that passed away that they knew. I didn't fucking know, y'all. I'm just telling y'all how it went down. And so I was like, oh my God, that must be what it is. And I got this calling, I got to do it. So now I'm fighting for what I believe was the story. And I now know that this boy was not her brother. He wasn't her brother. He probably wasn't even related to her because the lies and the deceit started so early on that it made no sense. But you couldn't have told me that back when I heard the story, because I don't know why one would lie about a relationship with a little boy last name Martin and her last name is Martin. I didn't fucking know, y'all. I'm just telling y'all how this thing started. So when Cricket said why Kenneka, I'm telling you why Kenneka. I'm giving you the story. How did we get here? It's so appropriate for me to tell you this. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm supposed to be fighting. Maybe all this stuff I do, all this research and stuff I'm always doing, trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe this is for a purpose. My children lost a friend, and the friend's sister passed away after he passed away. And maybe this is all a part of what's supposed to be going on. And that's why I started what I started. So for the record, I do not know a single soul from this story. I don't know one person from this story. If I could know someone, I'ma stand on this shit. I'ma say it on my chest. If I could know a motherfucker, it would be Irene. I would love to know Irene because she was the realest person in this story. Let me tell the truth. Over Kenneka, Irene was the realest. I'm telling you what I'm feeling. And if I could be related to anyone or know anyone, it would definitely be her. But I don't know her either. I don't know that baby. And I don't know no one from this story. I don't know a single person from this story. I'm not a part of any hotel or funeral home or anything anyone said about me. I don't know nothing about none of this shit. I'm telling you how. Put a one in the chat. My alarm went off again, and I don't know if you guys are hearing me. So put a one in the chat, please. Y'all can hear me because Fred is not here, and I cannot see. My phone is covered up, and I don't know. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, please. Hope y'all can hear me. Anybody put nothing in the chat? Shit. Oh, thank you, Quandale. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thank you. All right, so I don't know anyone. If I can, I was kids know what happened. Yes, they do know, but I want to finish telling my story. If I could be a part of something or fight for someone that I knew, I would be so proud to fight for what I know and what I stand for, because I stand on what I stand on. If I could fight for someone that I knew and be fighting for her, I wouldn't hide behind a cloak of not knowing her, pretending like I don't know her to be there for her. No, I would fucking tell y'all, this is what I'm doing, this is what I know, and I'm fighting for someone that I love, and I would stand on that shit. I wouldn't have to hide behind the cloak of not knowing her to pretend like I know her. So for any sick fuck that'll say, oh, she knows her, or I know her, or this is something that is not, is not. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these weird ass people that claim to know me and that claim that I was a part of something I wasn't a fucking part of. If I was a part of that shit, as part as I am of where I come from and my struggle and what I've gone through with my kids and my family, my people, I would stand on that shit. Tell y'all something. I would be so proud to be connected to whoever I'm connected to, I'm connected to them. And I stand on that. So I don't need to pretend like I'm not related to someone to say I'm related. That shit sounds so dumb. I don't even know how nobody would pretend to be something that they're not, because I don't have no time for pretending. My life is way too complicated, way too full to pretend. I am standing on what I stand on. I don't know these fucking people, not Teresa, not Kenneka, not Maya, not Irene, not Bree, not none of these people. I don't know nobody. I don't have no relationship with none of these people. I have a relationship with the fucking truth. I have a relationship with the truth, and we have a standing engagement and a lifelong commitment. And I'm standing with the truth my entire life. So that's what I have going on with me. Me and the truth have a whole relationship. So to all the motherfuckers that I talk to, that I don't talk to no more, I know why y'all mad. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it right here, because I'm not gonna give these motherfuckers no more energy. To the three dudes that y'all know three my number, right? To the three dudes that I kicked it with and I no longer associate with, I left y'all alone because I need to tell the truth. And if you don't allow me to tell the truth, if I can't trend on truth, I can't fuck with you. So if you want to tell a lie on me and say I know somebody that I don't know, for the first clown, to the second dude, I ain't gonna even call you no clown, because I don't know what the fuck going on with you. But I got to know you better than I knew anybody. And for you to say anything cross or fucked up about me, you're fucked up for that, because you know I don't have a fucked up bone in my body. So you're worse than the first dude. And you know who you are, so I ain't calling your name. And to the third bozo that has no knowledge of me, you sick, twisted, demented fuck. You're just sick. There's nothing to say about you. Now I said what I said about all three of y'all. And I'm done, because enough has been done. Enough negative stuff has been said. I can't help her and then address y'all mental illness fucking problems and your fixations with me for whatever the fuck the reason is. And yeah, two of y'all know what I look like and one don't. Two of y'all got to know me and one never knew me. And the motherfucker that never knew me claimed to know me, but the two that know me don't even want to say they do. It's so twisted. It's so it's weird. All of y'all are fucking weird. Because if you guys would have taken a moment to know me and know T Slay, y'all would have known I had one mission. It was to help that little girl. But y'all fucked up. Y'all fumbled the bag. The bag was Kenneka, not me. I was never the bag. I'm not the prize. She's the fucking prize. And y'all couldn't see the forest for the fucking trees. And so y'all can all three band together. The three of y'all standing together cannot fuck with me by myself, honestly. But y'all can come one by one and say what y'all got to say after I say what I said. I'm fucking done. I ain't got but a little bit more time on this case, and I'm out. Y'all can have this shit, have my research, have my voice, have my presence, have my energy, whatever the fuck y'all want. Y'all can have it, because I'm about to be done with all this shit, because y'all are sick. I came for her, and I'm standing on that shit tonight. So how did we get here? I had to say that because that's how I got here, y'all. I'm not bringing them up just to be bringing them up. I'm telling y'all what really went on. I didn't know the third clown. I never dug in your background to find out what your past could have been, if they were lying and telling the truth. The only thing I knew is that you were saying it wasn't her in the videos, and I knew that was the truth. So then I came to you. I chose you, dummy. You fucked up. You second person that I ran into. I thought you was coming with the truth. I saw you. I wanted to help Kenneka. It was never about you and I. We didn't have a fucking relationship. It was for Kenneka. I was trying to build a relationship with you because I was trying to help Kenneka. Because the first person I dealt with, I didn't try to build anything with that person. I was just trying to help Kenneka. So the common denominator to all three of my situations was I was just trying to help Kenneka, and y'all got it fucked up. Now, get together collectively and talk about me. Once y'all all get together and put together what I taught all three of y'all, and we might be able to solve the case, honestly. And I'm being really cocky tonight, but I'm telling you how I got here. That's why I'm standing over here by myself. There's only one man who didn't try to own me. It's only one man who didn't care about what the fuck I look like, because he knows what I look like. Yeah, he knows, and his wife knows, and everybody knows. I'm not hiding from him. They know what I look like. They don't judge me by my looks, or there's some weird shit going on with them because they saw me. He's on a quest for the truth as well. He has to tell the truth as well. That's his life calling. And that's how I ran into the man that I'm dealing with right now. One man, Fred, the jig, the one man that told me, tell the truth, Slay. You don't need nobody to tell the truth. The truth don't need no help. Do it. You do it. I'ma support you. Girl, go ahead. Your TikTok jumping, you fine. Nobody, you. He was everywhere where I was. He was always where I was. And so I finally saw, I finally saw the truth. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't need him either. I didn't need him either. Let's just be real here. I didn't need Fred to tell the truth. I've been telling the truth my whole damn life. But guess what? He gave me a mic. He gave me a mic and a speaker. And baby, he gave me, my voice is stronger and it's magnified. And I'm talking to people who I probably wouldn't have been talking to. People hear me that probably wouldn't hear me, because I did need help with Kenneka. If I didn't need help with Kenneka, I wouldn't even be over here fucking with y'all. I needed y'all to know the truth. So I needed y'all. I needed him. That's why I'm here. So I'm telling y'all how I got here, which is the moral of the story. And bro, whenever you're ready, bring your ass. And if you don't come, I'm still gonna pop off until my throat get dry. And I got a bottle of water, and I ain't never scared. And I ain't never tired either. So what's popping? Everybody good in the comments? I got 20 of y'all up in here right now. I don't even know what y'all saying because I ain't even reading. I'm just talking. So now let me stop pretending to be cocky, and let me stop pretending to be like I'm some thug when I know I'm not a thug. I'm not a thug. I'm a sensitive, powder puff ass female. Cry the drop of a dime, loving, nurturing, caring, love the bugs. Don't want to squash on nothing. I don't fuck with roaches, y'all. I don't fuck with roaches. I don't like rats. I don't. It's a lot of things I don't like. See, roaches, rats. What I don't. What don't I care about dying? I don't care if a possum dies. I'm scared of possums. So I'm just telling y'all, it's some things that I don't want to preserve the life of, but other things I cherish life of everything, almost everything. So I'm not a thug. I'm none of that. I'm not tough. I don't want to fight no man. Get the fuck off my live, Sharon. Somebody block Sharon, because she got me fucked up. Or maybe she don't. Wait a minute, y'all. Don't do nothing. Wait a minute, Mars. Don't. Wait, hold on, Mars. Don't do nothing. She might be asking me, are we done? Because that's do nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have been too quick. I'm too quick. Hold on. Sharon, you asking me, are we talking about Kenneka? You saw her face, right? Didn't you see the thumbnail? Are you trying to be funny? So don't make me mad, Sharon. Are you asking the question because you want to know the question? Or are you saying I'm rambling about some shit that you don't want to hear about? Because I don't know what you're trying to do. And I overanalyze everything. So I'm going to give you a moment to address that shit, or you finna get blocked. So are you being funny, Sharon, or are you asking the question genuinely? Because you will get blocked. Okay. All right. So nobody stop her. Nobody stop her. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nobody please don't block her. We're talking about Kenneka. I apologize if I'm wrong. I apologize. I just don't like no shit. People be bothering me so bad, Sharon, that I just don't even know when anybody playing with me or asking questions genuinely. But please, her face is on the thumbnail, so you know we're talking about Kenneka. So I don't know if you're trying to be cute, you asking a question or not, but that's pretty obvious. It's about Kenneka. You saw her face, right? Thank you, Dawn. Hey, listen, we under attack over here. It's a war going on outside, and no man is safe. So I don't know if you coming in peace or not. So I'm gonna ask you to come in a little bit better And I don't want to attack you, ma'am. I don't want to attack you, but I don't know. I'm under attack all the time. People fuck with me all the time about this little girl. So I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, because trolls be coming in. And if you got thick skin, you got it. If you don't, if you offended, I'm sorry. If you don't want to say nothing else, you can go. You can stay. It's totally up to you. I'm not here for you. I'm here for Kenneka. So if you want to stay and you come for her, you can stay. If not, you can get the fuck on. It's totally up to you. But I would like you to have tough skin, because they fucked over her. So I don't have no patience with nobody. And I don't want to offend you, but it is what it is. And if you stay, you and me probably be cool and close. Period. Now, I lost 2 people when I said what I said. Does anybody else want to talk about how they got here? How y'all heard about this case? Why y'all still listening to my crazy, unbridled ass? I'm just all over the place, cussing and fussing. I'm angry and I'm all this old stuff everybody says I am. Why are y'all still listening? Why are y'all still here? Why do y'all follow this case? What brought you to Kenneka? Anybody got anything? If not, I'm just keep talking. And hey, here's the thing. There's no more Mrs. Nice Lady, because guess what? We only have a few more days and weeks to cover this case. If you go back to the origin of this page, you ain't going back to where I started. You got to go back like a couple of years and a couple of channels to see why I'm so locked and loaded. They fucked over this little girl so bad, and they've been lying on her for years. And all I've been trying to do is spend my time fixing stuff. Sharon, oh, baby girl, you didn't offend me. Everybody, Sharon Sutton. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you didn't get offended. And you didn't offend me. You just said, are we talking about Kenneka? So here's my question, Sharon. Not singling you out. If you've been watching me, then you know we talking about Kenneka. So were you insinuating that I was rambling about myself? I don't know what you were saying. But I'm gonna give you a pass just like you gave me a pass. And I'm gonna just say I might be shit. I don't know. But we're gonna move past that, Sharon. So you and me straight. So let's just move past that. Maj, don't say nothing. She good. I'm good. We're good. So let's just move past that. Thank you, Samson. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you. Out west, out west. Yeah. So Fred, you saying that how did we get here? We got here because we all out west. What's what you saying, bro? And for the record, these slayers, I didn't even know y'all were slayers, but one day it came to my mind. I said, these people on this channel, they slayers too. I'm not just T Slay, they slaying with me. They here with me. That's why I started calling y'all the slayers. I feel like to the people that listen to what I say and can follow this story, y'all gotta be different, because I don't know nobody that can listen to me and deal with me for this long and not be thrown off with me. So I appreciate y'all for real. Like I really, really do. I'm not no all jokes aside, I appreciate y'all one by one. Even the people that sit in the, because it's 19 of y'all up in here, and like maybe 5 of y'all are talking, like 5. And I don't have an issue with people that don't talk. I talk for people that don't talk. Y'all didn't notice that? I talk people that don't have a voice. I talk for y'all. So I don't care nothing about nobody not talking. But I don't think everybody up in here for me is slick like that. It's a female that I'ma call out, and I'ma set her soul on fire. They said TV, girl, when I set this girl on fire, she gonna be burned to a crisp, and she should know who she is. You little busy little bitch. You go between everyone's channel. You go through all these people's channel, desperately seeking some attention. You go through everyone's channel, pretending to be a weak little meek little mouse with your little mousy ass voice, and you pretend to be everyone's friend when you a whole fucking devil. And I'm gonna call you out. And I ain't never called your name before. I ain't never attacked a woman, period, because a woman don't have no business getting attacked by T Slay. I don't fight women. I don't do that. That's unfair, actually. But oh baby, I'm gonna get your ass. And you know who you are. And you should be shaking in your boots, because when I say your name, girl, it's gonna be like your name had never been said before. When I get your little ass, you little evil little bitch, I'm going to get you, ma'am. And I know you're listening, because I know you're subscribed. You sick little fuck. You don't like me, but you listen in the skirts. It's a couple of y'all, but I ain't really coming for y'all other ones. I want this one little main little bitch that stirred up trouble on everybody's channel and thought I didn't know you was the source of everybody's problem. Bitch, I knew who you are. I been knew who you are. You stirred up shit on my last person's channel. I'ma still call him my friend because I don't fuck with him and I probably ain't gonna fuck with him no more. But I ain't got a problem with him. I ain't got a problem with none of y'all. The only person I don't like is Ed's dumbass. And y'all can know his name because I don't like him because he's weird. And I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know how to predict him. He's weird. He's unpredictable. The other two, they pretty harmless. But you little bitch, you just act like a little mousy, little squirmy little lady. Oh, I don't know what's going on. And and all the while you planting seeds. And I'm coming for you, little girl. Before the 8th, I'm gonna say your name. I'm gonna make you famous. That's what the fuck you wanted anyway, didn't you? You wanted to be famous. I'm gonna give you that. Good, Dawn. Take care of your daddy. I wish I could be helping my damn daddy right now, girl. I'd be helping my father do whatever the hell he had going on. I wouldn't have cared what it was. As long as he was breathing, girl, I'd be helping him. Trending on truth, trending on truth. All right, so we 23 up in here. So how did we get here? So let's talk about how we all got here. The fact of the matter is this: we can't trust nothing we see, y'all. Nothing. Petty gang. We can't trust. What's up? What's up, young Shane, my baby boy, my little brother? Name and all, boo. Name and all. Yeah, I said it. Um, how did we get here? Wow, we just was chilling. I guess in 2017, everybody was chilling, living their life, doing what they did, and then we heard this horrible story about this little girl, and then all of a sudden we were all gravitated to it. For the men that's on this case, that's still following this case, for whatever your heart, however your heart is, right, bro? However your heart is designed, however your heart is set up, I don't even know how y'all even stick with this. This shit so petty for real, and it's so feminine and womanly. This lies and the chatter and the feminine ass men that's involved in this case. Like I don't even know how real men stuck around, but y'all did. Right, right. Ira, absolutely. I just want to thank all the men that stuck in here. If you're a man and you've been my bad, put a one, y'all. I had to cut that alarm off because it's been interrupting the chat. Please put a one if y'all can hear me. And bro, if you come on so I can see your face because I can't tell when it's the whole screen black and I can't tell nothing. All right, the chat's still moving, so I'm hoping y'all can still hear me. I think y'all can probably still hear me. Well, I don't damn know, but I can see y'all comments, but I don't know if y'all can hear me because my alarm came on. I think it be cutting us off. But anyway, damn, where was I at? All the men that's still following the case. Thank you, bro. All the men that are still following the case and care about this baby and is still involved in all this cattiness and all this dumb shit that happened with this case and you stuck through this, still trying to decipher what happened to her. I appreciate y'all. The world needs more of y'all. The world needs more men. We need more men all defuck together. We need real men all defuck together. And I want to say I appreciate y'all for being who y'all are in the real world and care enough about her over here. Yo, what's up? What's up, baby? How you doing, sugar? I'm good. I'm better now that you here. What's going on with you and wifey? That's what I'm talking about. Hell, if my dude was here, I'd be cooking for him too. But he is not in Atlanta right now, so I ain't got to cook and I ain't cooking nothing. I ain't even feed the dogs today. I think my son fed my puppies. I ain't done nothing today, but I will. I go down there right now if I had to, and I cook a whole meal if I had to. Trust and believe that. Yeah, we got 26 up in here. So, broski, how did you get here? Mhm. 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 Got it. Okay. So you were just looking and then you found it. So all right. So then you and I ended up bumping into each other. We bumped into each other on a platform that I'm very, very, very grateful for. I'm grateful for that platform. It doesn't matter how things went left. Hey Homer, I ain't even see you, homie. What's up, baby boy? Hey Homer, how you doing, baby? Hope you had you something good to eat today. And if you ain't got nothing to eat today, me and bro gonna get into a vehicle. We gonna come. We gonna make you a good meal. Bro, a chef and I am too. Look at God. Look at that. We both cook. We gonna come make you some salmon on the grill. We gonna take care of you, baby. All you gotta do is stay alive and stay healthy and just keep it pushing. And if you're concerned, if you have time to be worried about somebody you don't know, you got plenty time left on this planet. So don't ever think you finna leave and don't feel depressed, none of that old stuff. You're fine, baby. If you got enough time to worry about somebody that you ain't even related to, you got time. Trust and believe when I tell you that. You got plenty of time. And why you ain't had nothing to eat yet? What's up, TBZ? What's up, sugar? That's messed up. It's 9/11, homie. You ain't gonna eat. They must ain't gonna feed you, baby. So, the platform, the places I've been, the places where I've made connection with people, I can never disrespect nothing I've ever had, even if I had to walk away from it. So I'm gonna openly say this tonight if I've never said it before, and I'm gonna call you out by name. Trey Gang, thank you for having your platform, because on your platform, I was able to talk to people, connect with them, and then I met my brother there. So there's nothing negative about anything you had, because when something good comes from something, there's nothing bad about it. So I don't regret anything. So I'm not upset with you, sir. Although you tried to expose me and dox me and put my family at risk, it's nothing compared to what happened to Kenneka. So guess what? I forgive you, bro. I forgive you. I'm forgiving people tonight. I'm gonna do some cleansing. I'm gonna cleanse myself for y'all tonight. So I forgive you. I met my brother over there. So it's okay, baby boy. You and I had a difference of opinions. We had a difference in what we believed. You believed Teresa, I didn't. I had to step. When there's no place for the truth, there's no place for me either. So I left. And I'm just grateful that I ran into you over there, because while we were over there telling the truth, I found you and you looked so confused. You didn't you weren't confused, but you looked so confused and you were so concerned and you were just like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm trying to hear what's going on. And there was a lot going on, but your face told me everything. And I wanted so badly to tell you, hey bro, I need you to understand that something's wrong with this dude, but I couldn't say nothing to you and betray him or try to turn you against him. So I had to walk away from you. And it was the hardest thing I ever had to do, because I was a couple people I didn't want to walk away from. But I wasn't gonna disturb you or tell you I had an issue with him, because it would look like betrayal. It would look dirty. I didn't want to do that. So I just didn't say nothing. I just left. And that's how I left. And that's how we lost contact. And I didn't know how to reach out to you, because if I did anything to reach out to you, I was still going behind his back trying to reach you. So my the loyalty I have, even if we don't get along no more, the loyalty that I had for what I built with him wouldn't even allow me to reach out to you. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I couldn't do it, and I didn't. I couldn't. I didn't. And then you still found your way back to me, and I didn't find you. You came back and you found me. And thank God for him as well. Hmm. Right. Hmm. But absolutely. What's up, Nene, baby? Yeah, bro. And I'm feeling very forgiving tonight. The anger that I had in me, I blew off my little steam. I'm an Aries, y'all. I'm an Aries. Aries is have a lot of energy and anger, but when we pop off, we relax like hell. And tonight I'm feeling very relaxed. So I'm gonna be honest tonight. I appreciate Custom for making me understand that that wasn't her. He didn't tell me that it wasn't her. I paid attention to what he was saying and I noticed that it wasn't her. And how did I get here? How did I get here? Let me tell y'all how I ended up over here on T Slade's channel. Because when Custom was saying that that wasn't her walking in that back southwest entry, I start thinking about why wasn't it her? Why are you saying that's not her? I can't even. It's so far away. I can't determine if that's her or not. How can you say? Because you don't know her. I don't know her. So how in the hell do you know that's not her? And then something said, "What's going on in this scene? Why would they be coming in the back of a hotel at night at 12 or 1 in the morning and walking through a black ass area, not knowing where this area led them to? Were they there for the first time? Did they not know where they were? Why was were we so ahead of them? Why was she so ahead of them?" Don Green said, T, that channel you named is who I first started watching. And you popped up in my recommendations for you. And I never went back to any other channel. Got you, baby. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. So I was asking myself, why would some young girls enter a hotel in the rear in the dark at night for the first time in a city where it's known where things are not right? And then you come in the hotel and instead of walking down the well lit ramp with all the lights and all the cameras, you decide to walk up into this black ass area, this dark ass area where you can't see nothing. Well, you don't even know where it leads you to, but clearly Burberry clearly fucking knew because she was leading the charge and she going with a mission, and then she stepped back into the food court hall. How did she even know that led back to the food court hall? How would you know how would you even know that? There's no way you should know that. And then on top of that, why are you walking in the damn dark like that? And why are you so ahead of them? See, that was saying a lot, a whole lot to me. And I said, damn, is why would they do that? Why would women do that? Women wouldn't do that. Not Chicago women that don't trust nobody and know how the city is so messed up. So I said, damn, this doesn't even make sense. So the story about them not knowing this hotel clearly is not true. And then I'm like looking at, and then Custom was like, look at her back. Look how wide her shoulders are. That's not Kenneka. Look at how wide her shoulders are. And I'm like, damn, she got some wide shoulders. What the hell? And then the camera switches and she's walking towards the camera. And it's a whole little bitty girl walking towards the camera. She's no longer wide. The camera time is jump, by the way. It's a whole nother scene, whether you guys know it or not. I can show y'all. And I'm like, damn, the camera jump, the people jump, the girls jump. What the hell? And then I realized it was a cut. I told Custom, I said, damn, Custom, it was a cut. And we ended up going through this footage many times. He knows the story. We went through the videos, and I said, Custom, it's a different scene, and I looked at the camera and I counted the seconds, and I noticed a jump in the camera, and I noticed everything. I'm like, oh my god, it's a whole different scene, a whole different time, guys. By the way, I can show y'all this stuff, and I'm like, damn, that ain't even the same scene. And then there's a camera. There's a little cafe across from the visibility bar that nobody wants to talk about. There's a camera that's pointing out of the cafe towards the visibility bar where they step down. And that camera wasn't visible as well. And that camera's different as well. It's a different camera. It's showing different shit. And y'all, it's crazy. So after I put everything together, I said, oh my God, that ain't even the girl walking in the hotel. So damn, did she ever make it to the hotel? And I'm like, yeah. She made it. She made it because she dead in the freezer. She dead in the freezer. I know she made it because she's in the freezer. Only to find the freezer photos are fake as well. And I said, oh fuck, this girl was she never there? So I tried to tell Trey. I tried to tell him. I was like, man, Teresa knows. If I know and we know, she knows. She knows this is not her daughter, and she's not being honest. And he just wasn't trying to hear it. So then that's what happened. Hey, what's up, Cody, baby? What's up? I called your ass personally. You know, I just called you. You ain't answer the phone, but it's cool. Just letting you know I personally called you. Hey, Paula, what's poppin', baby? So all that to say that Trey just wasn't willing to hear what I had to say at the time, and so when I couldn't tell the truth without looking like I was confrontational with the content creator, I didn't want to beef with him, openly argue with him, because I come from a two-parent household. My parents were married and they raised me together. And I understand what that looks like. And I wasn't married to my son's fathers, but I still understood what that looked like because we always sit together for our children. And so I didn't want to do that to nobody. Not that they were my kids or no shit like that, but I didn't want to argue with the person I came that helped me, that gave me the opportunity to come and tell Kenneka's story. Because this ain't my story, it's her story. So I tried to tell her story. So I wasn't trying to argue with the person who granted me that opportunity. So I had to go. When the truth don't have a place, neither do I. So if I leave something, just know I can't tell the truth no more. I'm arguing and I can't tell the truth. I when I can't shit, I leave here. If I can't tell the truth, I'll leave this page too. If the truth can't be told, fuck this page too. This is really how I am, y'all, in real life. So this is what's going on with me. This is how I got here. So I left Trey's page because I couldn't tell his people the truth because he wasn't rocking with what I was saying. He didn't believe me. He thought Teresa wasn't telling. He thought she's telling the truth. But now look at where he is now. He's telling the story we told 3 years ago. He telling it just now. He could have been 3 years down the fucking road if he'd have listened. No, hell no. He ain't gonna acknowledge it because it's gonna make him look bad. That man don't want to deal with me. Out of all three of the people that I left alone, He's a motherfucker that don't even want to talk to me. I bet you he don't want to talk to me because he would have to apologize. Now, second person, sir, you taught me a lot about myself. Custom, you taught me about myself, my patience, my love. I learned so much about me because of you. So I'm not mad at you either. I just don't want to deal with you, baby. There's nothing, it's nothing personal. I don't want to, if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I ain't got nothing to say at all. And if I can't help you, then I'm harming you. If I'm not there for you, I don't want to be against you. I don't want to be nothing to you. I wanted to be something to you, but I couldn't. I couldn't show you nothing. It was nothing left up for us to do but for me to walk away and let you do you, baby. We don't have an issue. I'm just letting you do you. I'm letting you go through life and learn yourself and do yourself. You don't owe me nothing. I don't owe you nothing. We had a brush. It was cool. It's good. It's over with. It's just done. It's just over with. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Now to the last person. You was a lost cause because you're a liar. If you never would have lied and said things that weren't true about you knowing me, you and I could have had something going on. But you don't listen. And I know you're listening now, but I was talking to you in your ear, personally talking to you, telling you who I was as a woman, teaching you me because you do not fucking know me. And you couldn't accept that either. You wanted to argue and bitch and bicker with me. And I was done. Don't you realize the last two motherfuckers had did enough to me for me not to want to argue with you? I was tired, baby. I didn't want to argue no more. And that's the only reason why I stopped talking to you because you wanted to argue and I was done arguing. Not the attacks you made on me, nothing you said about me. It wasn't none of that. You didn't hurt me with nothing you said. I was just tired and I didn't want to argue no more. I didn't have the energy to do that shit, Ed. But you wanted to do that and I didn't. So I made a decision to not do that with you. That's the only reason why I don't deal with you because you want to argue and I don't want to argue. That's the only problem I got with you. Nothing you said, no weird shit. I don't know nothing about your past, baby boy. I don't know nothing about no background on you. I didn't give a shit about none of that stuff, man. I didn't want to argue and you wanted to argue, so I didn't want to do it, so I walked away from you. That's the only thing I ever did. You good, sir. I just don't fuck with you, sir. I don't fuck with you. Find somebody else to play with. You ain't playing with me. That's how I got here, y'all. So here I stand right now. I came for her. I'm standing on her. The only person that even allowed me to just talk about her and just stand in the truth and didn't even knock nothing about it is the man I'm talking to right now. The only man that haven't had an argument with. I've never argued with this man. I argue with my whole dude, my real man, the man I love, the man I would might probably gonna get married to. Truth be told, let's keep it a buck. Probably gonna end up getting married to him. We real close to it, and we argue all the time. I don't argue with bruh. Bruh don't have an argument in him as it relates to me. And he probably got some shit he probably want to say to me and probably would argue if he wanted to. But this man ain't got no argument in him. Not with me. He ain't got no problem with me. The only problem he had with me is that he said, I need you to do this on your own, girl. You don't need nobody, stand on your own. And I got your back. And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, I didn't need you to have my back, but I needed you to have my back. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't know that I needed you, but I needed you for real. But I didn't think I did. And I still want to say I didn't. But now I'm realizing in hindsight, I did, baby. Because you got way more going on with you. Man, you got more going on than Kenneka. Subservient. Mhm. Uh-huh. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Well, well, baby. I can go biblical. I can go. I'm gonna end it biblically with you because you talk way more than the Bible. Let me just say that you speak all kind of languages, but Bible is your best talk, right? It's your best language is the Bible. So because he claims to be a prophet and some kind of man of the cloth, I'll try to reach him that way because he seems to think that I'm missing that part of me. I guess I'm lacking substance in that regard. Let me tell you something. Ed admires me way more than he'll ever admit. He didn't he didn't turn, baby. He never turned. Ed is not against me now. He's not against me now. It would be an embarrassment. Let me tell y'all something. Ed don't give a damn about how nobody sees him. Ed is very fond of me. If I called Ed and talked to Ed, he changed his whole story about me and put me on his screen and tell people I'm the best thing that walked on land. I'm telling you what I know about him. Because for whatever reason, he likes things that he cannot have. It's a thing with him where he likes things that he cannot have. He likes challenges. He doesn't understand love and loyalty and building relationships with people. He lacks that. So he has a way of being abusive, and then he thinks abusiveness can equate to love if you simply say I'm sorry. And I can beat your ass. If I tell you I love you, you should forgive me because God is a forgiving God. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. So if you want to pretend like you're God and you're a forgiving God, I'm gonna show you the side of God that'll knock everything down and tear the whole city up, sir. Because that's God as well. Don't play like you know God when you really don't. Because bro, you know that side of God. You know God got two sides. He'll tear the city up and build everything up after that. So right. So don't pretend like you're this, oh, you're supposed to let this go after I trash you and call you out your name. You should forgive me because how many times should you forgive the 77 times, 77? Man, you got me twisted, sir. Because I will burn the whole city down and I'm gonna show you how God really is like. You don't pretend to be God and think I don't have God in me. So I'm supposed to forgive you and I can't burn. Man, I ain't got man, you got me fucked up. Real shit. So you're not gonna abuse me and be abusive like your father was abusive because I'm clearly seeing that this man must have had some abusive shit going on in his family. I didn't have anyone abusing me. That's why I'm so forgiving now. Do y'all know after this man trashed me and said things about my father? Do y'all know I still went over to his page and still dealt with him? Did you guys realize that? That this man I cry about and I'm so, oh, I love my daddy and do 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 do. This man trashed my father and I still went over there and talked to him as after he trashed my dad. You want to know why? Because he didn't know my dad. He doesn't know my dad. He doesn't know me. I'm here for her. So I'm doing this on her behalf. If y'all can't see me for who I am based on the shit I went through and y'all seen me go through, y'all ain't never gonna know a damn thing about me. And fuck T Slay, the real me. That's the real me. Hmm. That's his real picture, the goofy, ugly, buck two bitch. That's him. Them kids look just like him. They buck tooth too. Oh, that's his picture. Them kids, his kids. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. He talked like his mouth is fighting teeth. You want to know why? You want to know why? He says, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph." Because he's got his lips clenched together. Because them teeth is fighting to get out his mouth. He has fucked up grill. His teeth are bad. They running. They want to fight. They fighting to get out his mouth. Bro, on my daddy, when I, on Big Tony, when I first saw that shit with the teeth out his mouth, I thought Trey was playing with them. I thought it was like a cigarette butt picture. Like, I did not fucking know that was his teeth. Now, here's the thing. He didn't choose his teeth. The man did not choose his teeth. His teeth chose him. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk live. I'm here, and I'm live people. Huh? People. Right. Yeah. Look at Cody. Look, Cody. Look, everybody on Kenneka. We over here clowning about Ed, and they talking about Kenneka in the comment section. That's why I fuck with y'all, because y'all really here for Kenneka. We over here clowning. I'm over here clowning. I know I'm over. I'm having a good ass time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. talking about.